What's happening? What's happening, people? Just bear with me. Bear with me. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see my ass? I wasn't meant to go down. Let's see the chat. I can see it when it comes up, but it's not staying on there, which is a little bit annoying. Wonder if I put it on the iPad. see whether this is even working. It's been a little while. It's registering. That's not good. least they're going on target at the minute. How much was what? How much was what, mate? Like the whole thing? For me to do this all in was probably about between five and 600, like with everything. Oh no, actually with the gaming computer was like about £800. It's just a laptop. It's a gaming laptop. A little bit rusty because I ain't used it for a little while, so forgive me. And I'm not exactly the greatest of golfers anyway. The simulator, the actual simulator thing. This was, I think I paid just over £200, and they've got the hitting screen with it, which again is a really low grade one. It's just like a material one, really. I want to upgrade that. And this frame I built myself. Me and my wife built it. So the materials to build that, all of this, and the gaming laptop is probably about £1,500. You know, around £1,500. Got a really basic projector, but it does the trick. I feel. Do I play any sport? Do I play any sport? Yeah, I mean, I play golf. I play golf. I'm not like a professional golfer or anything, but I play golf. I'm trying my damnedest to get down to a single figure handicap before I get locked away in a box. Ooh. Do you play sports? Do you play golf? Football as in football? Are you communicating with me from the UK, so you're talking football? Or are you in America, as in American football? Or soccer? Soccer. Yeah, that was a good shot. The problem with this is just getting it to be sort of consistent. It's not as consistent as in real life. I will be upgrading this being the launch monitor, this pad thing here. This is my launch monitor. I will be upgrading it, but because I've set it up in my house, I needed to make sure that this was going to work. Okay, cool. You're from England. Whereabouts in England are you from? And what do you play football for a team, or you just play it for fun as a hobby? Oof. Oh, nice. Well done. Congratulations. You play for your school football team. What position do you play? I'm also in London. Are you playing goal, yeah? That's where I played mostly when I was younger, in goal. You're the goalkeeper. Your team won the tournament, so you must be pretty decent. My intention is to play an actual round of golf on this, but I like to just have a mess around with the clubs. I've not been on it for a little while, so I like to get sort of 4 or 5 shots to land in the same sort of place with each club just before I go onto a golf course. Otherwise I'm hitting shots here, there and everywhere. And then we've got, let's try 2 more shots, see if we can get them both to land on the green, and we'll change club. So like I said, I prefer to play golf. Yeah, same. It's, again, that's where I defence and goalkeeper is where I used to play when I played football when I was younger. The most aggressive parts of the football pitch, I feel. How comes you decided to go switch positions to being a goalkeeper? Yes, sweet. That's 3 in a row. Should have started with the sandwich really, but right. Let's swing a couple of wedges. Yo. Focus more, but some of that was a bit rough. And yeah, fair enough. What age group do you play? Like under 14s, under 15s, under 16s? You said you played for your school team, so go straight. Yep. Go straight. Yep. Short, but under 16s. Okay, cool. So you only play for your school team, you don't play for a team outside of school? If not, have you never thought of looking for a team outside of school? I mean, teams are always looking for players. One more. Oh, 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 oh. Thought I was going to hit the flag. I mean, that was actually alright, that one. Just step up to a 9. Yeah, I mean, why not? If that's what you enjoy doing. Do you go to football? Do you support a football team? Do you go and watch them play? Tournaments, my team 11. Oh, 11-0 the team. Ah, serious. 11-0, yeah? How many shots on goal did? Oh, you're a gooner. Love it. I support a London team as well, they're in the Championship. It would actually be nice if we could draw Arsenal in the FA Cup. That would be big business. I support Charlton Athletic. Oh, that's massive. 50 yards with a 9-iron. That was a big swing. Yes, Dave. Nice to hear from you. Met you once on the golf course, and here you are in my front room. Fantastic. Just ignore the shanks if they start coming out now. Yep. I'd say that's consistent. As I said, I want to get onto a golf course. Nice. I'll be honest with you, I would like to go live every day, but I'm still kind of new to this. Not playing golf, but all this mad YouTube type stuff, and it feels a little bit alien, I'm not gonna lie. It feels a little bit weird. It feels like I shouldn't be doing it. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm in my own house, so it doesn't really matter, but like I said, it just feels a bit strange, so I don't have the desire to be wanting to be live every single day and feel that uncomfortable. Yeah. But who knows, we'll see. Ah, behave. See, this is what I mean with this software. I don't believe that I close the face that much. I do not believe that I close the face that much. Thursday, yeah, I could probably be around on Thursday. What sort of time was you looking at, Dave? Oh, fucking hell. All I've done was waggled over the lights. Yeah, thank you very much for that. I appreciate you subbing. Like I said, I'm gonna actually take on a golf course very shortly. So I don't know whether you're slipping off now, but if you're not and you're hanging around, I won't just be messing around here. Like I said, just a couple of consistent shots with each club before I step out onto the actual course. That one's pretty decent. Thursday. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be around on Thursday, thinking about it, because my boy's on half term now, so we might be going away for a couple of days, but I'm going Ipswich tomorrow. Hiya! Going to watch Charlton Ipswich away tomorrow. Just got slapped on the nose by the ball. Luckily for me at the moment, I'm using foam balls. Otherwise I could have been wiping up a bit of blood there. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely no problem. If I'm around, definitely. If I'm around on Thursday, I will definitely come and have a slap. I think we can go to 7-iron now. So 7-iron. Again, I'm just looking to have a slightly consistent ball flight and land in the same sort of areas 3 or 4 times. Change that. Uh-oh. It will be crazy golf. The crazy golf probably ain't open, girl. So there you go. That's what you call, in this world, a moderator. So my moderator has just informed me I'll be playing crazy golf on Thursday. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Dave, if you drive, you could link up with me down Laysdown ways, and we could play Sheerness Golf Club. No. Very rarely do I hit an iron shot like that offline. So I don't know. I don't know if I wholeheartedly trust this software sometimes, but you can't take the good shots and then moan about the bad shots, is the way I look at it. So what I do is I just go again, and I just try and get them to be a bit more consistently good. Yep, I don't want to be here all day mucking around on the practice course. So 7-iron done, we'll go up to 6-iron now. The only problem I have with this setup is the friggin' balls. Right, 6-iron. I feel like that ball landed close to me, but I don't know where it is. Now I've got plenty of balls, but I don't like to have a shit ton of balls laying here, there and everywhere. That one's definitely MIA at the minute. So let's see. Charlie. Hi, Chuck. Yeah, with it being half term, maybe this week might be a little bit of an issue for me. But once the half term's done, definitely. Providing the weather's not too bad. I definitely prefer to be out playing proper golf as opposed to messing around in here. So that's our first 6-iron shot. Definitely not a sexy one. Yeah, my son's at an academy school, so he actually gets 2 weeks off, so he's already started his half term. I did notice earlier on outside that school kids was being picked up, so yeah, I think a lot of schools only have a week. That's straighter. I feel like maybe one more with a 6. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up feeling comfortable enough to step onto the course, and then when we get on the course, the shots are going to be going here, there, and everywhere. But it is slightly different playing on simulator, though. Like, in some ways, it's really quite different. The biggest thing I find is how it helps me in real life is just you get to just keep repetition with your golf swing. So it just goes some way to help you build like a solid swing. That was a bit fat. But it's not too shabby. So we'll go 5 iron. We'll go with 5 iron. Because even I'm getting bored of this now. I want to play golf. See, I've recently just slightly changed my grip a bit. I used to go with, I used to sort of set up like that. My left hand, logo pointing towards target, but now I've kind of gone with getting the club in, the grip in my fingers, and then just putting my logo slightly on top of the grip to try and control the face a bit better. And it does seem to be working, but I don't know if I need to do it with irons and driver / freewood, because it was the driver freewood why I really did it. Ooh. On plane, centre of the face. It's a free flowing swing, 93 mile an hour. That's a little bit high. Again, I'm not 100% thinking that these numbers are 100% accurate. once I get a different launch monitor, then we will be able to rely on what numbers we're getting, and I will. Probably this time next year I'll have no, that was scruffy. Right, I'm going to go one more. I'm going to go one more. Is that straight up? Yep. Don't worry about where it lands. Ooh, it's getting hot now though. Can you change that? Right, we don't bother with 4-iron, 3-iron because I don't use them in real life. Hybrid. Yes, hi Charlie. Nice to have you in the chat, girl. Just a little tweak needed. Clubs get a little bit longer now, so we try not to overextend and take out the seam. You know, shot one, I'm happy with that. Slightly out the toe, but it was on plane, only closed 2 degrees. Excuse my rear end. I still want to know where that other ball is. I promise you, it sounded like it landed right here. Oh, we'll find it, we'll find it. Yeah, boy. Right, let's see if I can... What club is that iron? This club that I've got in my hand now, this is a hybrid. This is a number 4 hybrid, this one. Because of this software that I'm using, this, I don't know what you want to call it, strap pad. It's like 2.5 inches thick, so I've had to build a platform around it, which has made me go obviously higher off the floor and given me less space between floor and ceiling. So at the moment I can't swing a 3-wood and a driver, but I select those clubs on the software, but I swing just a slightly shorter club. So again, it's still giving me face reading and swing path, speed. It's giving me enough numbers to work with. It's not going to be as long, I don't think. But ball flight, yeah, was pretty consistent. Okay, so do you play in consoles or not? Yeah, I play PS5. Again, did used to play FIFA quite a lot. I don't really play FIFA anymore now because I just think it's a great game to play. It looks well as a football game, but when you want to play competitively, like weekend leagues and stuff like that, there's just too many inconsistencies with the game, and it does my nuts in. So I mainly play like Warzone. That was very heavy, that one. Go on, go in. You don't get a lot of roll either. And we'll go one more. We'll go one more. And obviously the most fun thing to do, like I said, is getting on the golf course. One more with a hybrid. Don't feel like I did a full backswing there, but it was a great shot. Not on plane, so that's not the best. So you asked about how much the sim setup cost. Is golf something that you would like to get into? Do you have an interest in playing golf? Okay, cool, yeah. GTA, all-time classic game. I can't say I play it too much. I will be playing the new one when it comes out, as in the story. I don't know why, but I don't really get much enjoyment out of playing GTA online. And Roblox, nah, that's not for me. Fortnite, I've played a little bit. I played with my son a bit, but he's just too good for me. I just hold him back, so I tend to leave that to him. Warzone, I can have a half decent game, one game, and then I can have like 20 or 30 really poor games. I'm quite good at being in the last sort of 5, the last 3. And I'm quite good at finding spots where I can get in a position to take out enemies, but then when it comes to actually, you know, the actual contact, they just get the better of me, man. You know, I'm just a bit too old now. It's probably mainly young people that plays it. But I do enjoy playing it. Warzone's probably one of my favourite games to play. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have the greatest of balance, coordination, and once upon a time I thought I would never be able to play golf even slightly decently. But I have proved myself wrong. You just have to be committed. You have to take the rough with the smooth. And the way I've done it is just play. Like, just, you know, I've had occasions where people have told me that I'm playing too much, but that's how I've improved. But again, I'm no PGA golfer. You can definitely get to a level where you can have fun playing it with just persistence. What the fuck? Excuse my French. 43 kill streak. Yeah? Paul, cracky. You don't ever want to play with me then, boy. I'll just hold you back. But like I said, I just like to play it and have fun. I'd like to think that if the world went batshit crazy and we were all handed guns, I'd be a little bit better in real life. Okay, these last two clubs, these are the ones. These are the ones that you want to be firing with. I do believe that's a draw. Yeah, started right. Come in. I do believe that's a draw. I don't hit too many draws, I'm not going to lie. I could be wrong, maybe that's not a draw, but I think that shot shape is a draw. What's your highest kill streak? Oh, fucking hell. I mean, I've played game kill streak, so one after the other. Oh no, damn. It's not high at all. The most kills I've ever got in a game is probably around about 10 or 12, but like I said, that is like a 1 in a million game for me, if I'm being honest. I'm more the strategic brains in the squad. That's how I like to, you know, I either slip off on my own and then just look to get the best sort of loot that I can find. So I've got the best like loadout, if I haven't got my own loadout, of course. And then I just look to survive until the end of the game. You know, like when the circle gets smaller and there's less people in the game. Because obviously the way I look at Warzone is the whole point of the game is to basically be the last one standing. So if you get 1 kill or 100 kills, it doesn't really matter. You just need to outsmart everyone else on the map, I guess. Obviously you've got to kill people to be in a position to be one of the last standing. Yeah, that's what I do. Some may call it camping, but I just call it being strategic. Okay, cool. I think that's about 3 or 4 consistent shots with a 3-wood there. It's actually, you know, we're actually quite dialed in. Given that I've not been on this for a little while, oh, I was about to hit driver off the deck then. Right, so we will, again, because I'm not using an actual driver at the minute, slightly smaller head. 17 wins in under 2 hours. 17 wins in under 2 hours. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah? If you're not making fun of me, then I don't know how the hell you're not making money off of playing Warzone. If you're that good, You should be streaming on TikTok or something. Definitely. That's one thing I will say about this software. It is accurate in the sense of I'm not a big bomber with the driver, but we'll get. We're going to keep on the practice swings now until we get 3 in a row over 200 yards. Now that was amazing, because I don't know if you're going to pick it up. Well, you should be able to pick it up on there. I had 2 tees in here, and I've just come across and took out both tees and missed the ball. That's amazing. There's 1 tee. See what I mean? Like I told you, I'm not the most coordinated. Sometimes my coordination goes completely obscurely wrong. But it's just all about persistence. And yet to hit a ball 200 yards. That was consistency though. That's the one thing I like about golf though. You ain't got to be able to play like a professional, like a Tiger Woods, like a Rory McIlroy, to play good golf. And you haven't got to be able to hit it super far either. Obviously it helps. That was a rough one. That was a rough one. That was a fat one. See, this is actually quite bad. The last time I was using this consistently, I was actually hitting my drives a lot better than this. But like I say, not been on it for a while. That was probably one of my best ones. Go on. Yeah, straight down the middle, 213. Right, if I can hit another one like that, if I can hit another one down the middle, 200 plus yards. Then we are going to go and pick a golf course. So we are playing football at lunchtime. There's a free kick. Smashed it. Took a goal kick, so that's a place kick, yeah? From on the spot, not where you drop it and effectively sort of volley it. That's massive. Right, go on, go on, go on. Just roll out. Yeah, boy. Look, there's the other ball. So we literally landed a foot or so right of the last ball. Yep, that's it. Practice over. Now let's go and see. Is play game. No. Right. What's the one that I want to go on? What's this one? No. 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 Scottish links. No. No. Scotland, no. It's the one in Sandwich. I mean that one, Royal London. No, no, no. Come on. Port Rush links. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Royal St Mark's. Ooh. Right, so this is where it gets a bit embarrassing now. On the Wii, yeah? Yeah. The Wii is fun. This is slightly different. Yeah. I mean, this what I'm using is cost-wise, it's not even a fraction of what launch monitors cost. Like, you can't actually buy this brand new now, I don't think. This is probably one of the oldest simulator software kits out there, if you like. But like I said, I set it up in the front room. I didn't know if it was going to work, so I didn't want to spend an absolute fortune for it not to work. But it is safe to say it is working. So I will be. Ooh, we've got a 12 mile an hour wind. 12 mile an hour wind. Off the left, with a slight little in your face direction. So we're going to have to put this one out left and let the wind push it back onto the fairway. But if we close the face too much, by close the face I mean if when I come in to hit the ball, my club face is turned to the left, so turn that way, that would be a closed face. And if I approach the ball with the club face turned to the right, that's an open face. So you want to come back and then come through nice and neutral. Try to. And we hit it chunky as hell. Superheroes. Yeah, my son likes. My son likes quite a lot of superheroes. I don't know if he's got a favourite. I know he enjoys playing Spider-Man. Right, that was a very bad shot. And this is where people could never be like, oh my god, that's like some Mickey Mouse bit of technology you've got there. But if you get a good score on a golf course, you've earned it. Because you definitely get punished on this for crap shots. So let's see if we can put this at least 160. Didn't even look at the yardage. Right, so 398 and we've got 263 left. That again. Wowzers. I mean, we've done half of it. 119 yards. 119 yards. We're going to go with a soft 9 iron. Yeah, superheroes. When I was growing up, Superman was always the one for me. And quite like the Incredible Hulk as well. I used to watch that. Oh, actually, Batman. I mean, Batman's probably my favourite one, to be fair. The whole kind of stealthiness, the martial arts. Right, actually, because of the wind, we want to aim. We definitely want to aim quite far left of the flag. But it's only 119 yards, so this don't need to be full-fledged. At the same time, we can't fat it. That's going to be too big. Wild. That's our third. Golf is not easy. It is not easy at all. Oh, I thought we had another missing ball. Yeah, I like it. Ben Affleck definitely did okay. I don't know actually. What's Christian Bale was good as well, I feel. But the Michael Keaton one definitely. And the Joker in that, Jack Nicklaus, I think it was, wasn't it? Outstanding. Straight off the frigging toe there. So this is where I get exposed. It's 18 foot. Right, as you might see, I don't put a ball there when I'm putting with this software. Go, get up. That was a good bogey, that was. That was a good single bogey. So I did not make that hole easy for myself. And annoyingly, I'm down to one golf ball. And I have 3 on the go. Like, I have lots more, but I don't really want to get them out. Absolute annoyance. And I don't want this to drag on. Oh, there's one of them. Smashed it. Right, so we can crack on. Once I find the tee. Holy moly. Where's the tee? Where's the tee? Yeah, boy. Tee's in here. Any of the golf balls actually gone in here? No. Right, sweet. Tee. Tee up. Oh. Let's have a little butchers at what we've got here. So it's a par 4, 329 yards. It's playing 318 yards. And the wind is 11 mile an hour wind. Right, we're going to be looking to aim at that bunker. Let the wind push us right of that bunker. Provided we can control the club face, we should get the shot we're intending. So here goes. Come on, we want a better drive than that last drive back there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Get out of that bunker. Oh. That was rough. That's a higher bunker wall as well, you know. Ouch, really. That is not what you want. One thing I definitely do is try and avoid bunkers. And we've got 135 yards left in. And I like to go with my most loftiest club because I just feel like it gives me more chance to get out. So lob wedge, not designed to go far, but it's got a nice bit of loft naturally, but a nice crisp. this out. That was a bit rough. It's definitely a bit rusty.
Like I said, it is different playing on the simulator.
Some people probably think it's easier, but it's not actually easier. Especially bunker shots. And the settings on the bunkers on this software I've actually set medium difficulty, so it's not on easy. Because I like to beast myself, see? I like to make things hard for myself in the hope that it's going to help me get better. Right, 104 yards. It should be a pitching wedge, but I'm kind of feeling maybe to go with a 9. I'm going to go 9. I'm going to go really, really diplomatic with a 9 iron. And then I'm going to say, if I get it wrong, oh, I should have gone with a pitching wedge. No, I'm joking. Right, it's our third shot, so come on. Third shot. Just like that. Just like that. It's too big again, I think. I'll tell you what, that's not bad though. It's actually a banging shot, that one. Very happy with that. See? It's good when a plan goes to plan. Right, so we've got to go there, I reckon. I'm going to keep this club face nice and neutral. 13 foot. I've even changed my grip with a putter as well, slightly. Right, 13 foot. Oh, wanted about another ball to the right. So there, 8 foot. Yeah. Should never have been a single bogey there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So 197 yard par 3. 197 yards. I'm going to aim it off there. Swig of juice. Swig of juice. I'll tell you what, this, I'm going to go
going to go off a tee, but I'm going to go off a smaller tee.
So 3 wood. Come on. You want this to be the right call again. Just like that 9-iron back there. Surely. No. It's not going to be too bad though. That's not too bad. Can live with that. So 41 yards. I was going to bump it with a 9, but I'm not. I'm going to actually go Lodbridge. How's the game going? The game is going relatively okay. I've played 2 par 4 holes and I've scored 5 shots on each hole. So I'm currently 2 over, which isn't a disaster. And I'm sorry to hear about the key. So one of the staff, so okay, cool. So if I'm right in understanding, you don't live at home then, no? Come on, be nice, be nice, be nice. It's a little bit heavy, but again, so it's downhill. I'm just going to go there. Again, this is where simulators are a bit harder. Oh shit. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Three years, yeah? Yeah. I mean, you say you live in care, but from what you describe, are you living in some sort of sheltered accommodation? What is this, 36 foot? Oh fuck me, this is actually quite long. Oh, I dropped the heel a bit there. Ah. That was definitely not a nice rhythm to that putt. No, I hear that. I hear that. And that's, I guess, quite a grown-up way of looking at your situation. Like, so you're in care and your sisters still live at home, or? Oh, come on. There we go. Now this is where golf is horrible. Because that's a double bogey. We don't want those, mate. We don't want those. We do not want those. But they are unfortunately a realistic part of my game. Yes, it's still the behind. Do you still see your mum? Like, do you get to see her, spend time with her? And is it just your mum? Or did you live at home with your mum and dad? I'm 384. Yards. That's the kind of drive we're talking about. We can live with that. 220. Yeah, them numbers are good. 169 over the cabbage. That's another 1, 2 weeks. Love it. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I still, you know, I still feel for you a bit, I guess. The fact that you had to leave your house. It's not great. I've got kids. I could never imagine my kids having to leave my house. So for that, I'm, you know, I feel for you. But like I just said, you seem to deal with it with quite a grown-up attitude, which is good. I mean, I don't know the complete dynamics as to why you left. Some kids are not angels. Some kids can be quite testing for parents. I still, you know, can imagine my kids having to live in care. Right, 5 iron. Whoa, no. We've got factor for the wind. We don't factor for the wind and we go straight for the pin, and the wind is going to push us right off the flag. So come on. That's it. Oh, it's too big. Sit down. That's not bad. Whoa, look at that green. If you're able to see that properly on there. Let me see. Nah, bruv, you can't even alter that either. So you can't see. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of context here. This side of the green is much higher than this side. So I need to hit the ball that side for it to roll out to the right, and then catch the slope and roll down to the left. That is the plan. Wow, okay. I think it's only about there. 24 yards. Let me just see what that is in feet. It's just like 75 plus feet. Wow. Okay. And do you feel you're doing better now? Do you feel that the situation has worked out, like, for you? Oh wow. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, you absolute dollars. That was all kinds of horrible, that was. See, this is why it says in the title, average golfer. I mean, that was a really hard green to read. Right, well, that's good. Has your schooling got better? Are you more switched on at school and getting, like, the best out of school? I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as a massive victory on that hole there. I'll tell you one thing though, seriously. It's a little bit hot now. Good, good. You know, if I'm actually being honest, when I was at school I didn't focus that well. And it's actually been one of my biggest regrets since leaving school. So, you know, make the most of it, because you're not there doing well for anybody other than yourself. And when you don't get the best out of school, you just hold yourself back. And I do understand that some kids struggle more than others academically. You know, I was one of them. Not academically the smartest person in the room ever, but yeah, there's a lot more in place in schools now to help kids though. So if you need that help and support, I urge you to ask for it, so you can walk away from school with the best opportunities going forward. Wow. So scores wise, this is not looking super great at the minute. And this is going to be a tricky one, this one, because we've got winds blowing in our face. And I can't even really see what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, no, I hear that. That would hurt me as well. That would definitely hurt me as well. But people will do that. You know, life will do that. Just stay true to you. Have dignity in yourself. And what you've just said there is exactly how I would deal with it myself. Even though it's hurt me, I would let everybody believe that it hasn't. And you will find another girlfriend. You seem like quite a well turned out individual. You talk well. So I'm sure you'll be sweet as enough, as I would say. And you've got your football. Yeah, that's it. That's what I mean by stay true to yourself and maintain your dignity. You know, you just hit the nail on the head a minute ago. Like, now you ain't got to sort of stress about worrying about other people. Just do your own thing. Was it a girlfriend that you'd had for a long time, or was it a girlfriend that you'd just kind of been seeing for a little bit? Come on, be kind. Oh, get out of that. Or not. Yes. 6 yards out of the fluffy stuff. Okay, so out of 4 teas that I had in place, I only have 1 now. Which is not great. I mean, you seem to be happy with that decision, so that's all that matters. And I wouldn't disagree with that mindset. No. This is taking a little bit longer than what I was. Come on, just make it. This is not my finest hour. You just got to kind of go with it. Come on, just a little one. Come on. Ah, it went way over. not going to drop either. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's a great putt. That's a great putt. I thought we were going to get another double there. I'm going to applaud myself there. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. I actually thought I'd played this golf course before on here, but I haven't. I have not. Because these are very unfamiliar holes. Right, and what are we saying? 150.
Oh, 7 iron.
Wind is actually with us. Slightly off the left, but from behind. So I think we can go there.
And I think that tee's actually too high. So we're going to go off of this tee.
Right, 150. That'll be nice. Sit nice. Wait, wait, wait. I'll take that. As long as it didn't go in the bunker, I'm happy. I'd rather it land on the green. Right. A to the hoe, there you go, eh? Right. So the green is running left to right. So I'm going to aim slightly left of the hole.
And it's all about
Tempo and connection now. So that's not going to do good. That's exactly right. And that's what I mean. You sound like you've got, for 16 years old, you've got a very grown-up mindset. Oh, oh, oh! That nearly went in. That almost went in. Oh, you horrible bastard. That would have been a little birdie. There we go, and there you have it. So close. And that's why we play golf.
That is why we play golf.
But going back to what you just said just then, life being hard and all this and that, you're exactly right. And that's why I love golf. Because it doesn't matter, like, whatever you've got going on in your life, you can feel like crap. And then, for me, personally, when I go out and play golf, it just makes me feel better. I'm one of these weird people that has to kind of be challenging themselves in life all the time. and golf is one of the most challenging sports out there. You know? So that is my attraction to this beautiful sport. And we've got a par on the scorecard now. So let's try 465 yards, par 5 though this one, so we can manage to hit a drive over 200 yards. We'll then have 4 shots to get. Come on. One shot at a time. One shot at a time. One shot at a time. Go on. Don't know where the fuck that ball went. Ah, look at that. Kicked right off the bottom of that slope as well. Sweet. .262 left in. So now we've got to put yeah, but it don't matter if you never used to be like this. What matters is you identified that you needed to change, and you changed. Not even about for other people. You know, you want to be the best version of yourself for yourself. That's how you get respect from people, and that's how you get the best opportunities in life. So the fact that you identified that you needed to change, and you've made whatever changes in your life that you have, that's a good thing. That's actually a massive thing, because some people go through their lives right up until their old age not realising stuff like that. And some never change. Some change when it's too late and they've made too many bad decisions that they can't sort of get away from them and undo them. Whereas, you know, you just turned 16 and you're realising these things already, which is great for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm happy you didn't do it. Thought we were going to be in that bunker. But we're not, which is great. And we've got 98 yards. So we can hopefully get on this green now. 98 yards. Wind is now off the right. Slightly into, so we're going to go there. We're not going sand wedge, we're going pitch and wedge 100%. We've got a touch more to the right. Yeah, 100%. That is true, but you don't need me to tell you that, because you've already just said there that you used to be a bit of a pain in the butt, and now you try and be a bit more grown up in the way you approach certain situations, which is good. You know, every day you get up is a chance to be better. If you're walking a path that isn't the greatest, then every day is a chance to be better. And if you can be slightly better every day, that's progress, which is good. You know, no one's perfect. See? No one's perfect. That was the rat club. I just didn't give it enough welly. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep trying. Keep trying.
22 yards.
What is this? Okay, yeah, so I forgot it's actually a par 5, isn't it? So we do need to go right at the flag. Seeing as you're in London and I'm in London, I don't have access to the time right now, but what is the time? Without fucking around with the computer and that, it'd just be... handy if you could tell me, and that's a gimme par. Love it. 7:55 p.m. Smashed it. Nice one. Because we are coming to the last 2 holes. I don't know if I'm gonna... Okay, so I don't know if you know too much about golf, but when you play on a golf course, you have a score. Like, you know, you have par 3s, par 4s, par 5s. Each hole, whatever the par is, equates to a final score. Currently, I think this is a 35. This is a par 35 over 9. Over the 1 to 9, you've got to score 35. And if you can get under that, you're an amazing golfer. If you can get not too much over that, then you're an average golfer, like I am. Currently, I'm playing 33 with 2 holes to go. So I'm definitely not going to shoot the course score. But we're not too far, you know, we're not too far away from it. 365 yards, par 4. So these kind of short par 4s are the ones where really I should be getting some good scores, but okay. Not sure where the tee is.
It's going to be in here again. No. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh.
Found it.
Found it.
So what are your interests other than... Yeah, no, I'm from London, yeah. You must have missed that. I did say that earlier on. When you said you was from London, I said I'm from London as well. What other interests do you have other than football and obviously, like you mentioned, computer games? 365. Oh, that was bullet straight, that one. Oh, that has actually done me that has not worked out great for me. It was a whopper of a drive, but we don't want to be hitting out of this shit. Again, excuse my French. We don't want to be hitting out of the fluff. Bunkers and rough.
I've got set to a hardish difficulty.
154 is that? Yeah, 154. 7 iron, no, we're not going 7 iron. We're going to go 6. So we're going to go a club higher. Okay, nice. My daughter's actually doing a degree to be a drama teacher in a secondary school is what she wants to do. But I like that. A support teacher in primary school. Absolutely. Oh, close face. Again, I don't 100% agree with that. Actually, because I've got the old live on the go, I'll be able to watch that. I'll be able to watch these shots back later. Kind of slow them down. Yet, thankfully, my kids are. I actually agree with you there. Maybe a little too powerful, but because I was in the long grass, I thought I needed to give that a little bit more. But you are spot on. Um, 32 yards we're going to go. Lob wedge on this one. We're going to club down. Third shot. Oh, I didn't even get out. But we're on the green. That was too cute. Too powerful a minute ago, then too soft. Now this is going to have to be some serious putt. Although actually, doesn't look that bad. So it gets faster when you get the last sort of 2 foot. I'm seeing it there. I'm seeing it there, 38 foot. As long as I walk away with a single bogey, I'll be happy. Oh mate, I've just touched down. You don't want to do that. It was a good line though. So I read it well. I just dollied that putt. Oh, I just dollied that putt. Practice swings is what you want to do. Golf is all about feel. A couple of practice swings just to get the That's 16 foot. Going. Oh, you bastard, I didn't hit it hard enough. Yeah, on another day it would have gone in. Again, I got the line right, it was just a power issue. I mean, I'm 4 over. My handicap in real life is between 16.5 and 17. So I'm actually playing to my handicap. And that is why I actually stand by this software, even though it's really old. It's very accurate. You know, believe it or not, I have actually played some like amazing rounds of golf on this simulator. The more I play, the better I kind of get. When I don't play for a little while, then I become a little bit wonky. Hence the channel name. Just catch that bit slow. Catch that bit slow. No. Actually, we've got a little bit of elevation there. 159. And what did I do with that 6 iron earlier? Yeah, I think we're alright there. So do you work or do you want a company? I wish I had a company. No. Actually, believe it or not, I'm going through the processes of becoming a foster parent. Not just me and my wife. But it's a long process. So currently I'm unemployed, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. And there we go, look, that's...
Rob,
Yes,
you want to have some go for?
a sachet, yeah? If you took them to the
That's on there.
fucking room, kid.
That's
Now. Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully by the summer holidays next year. Maybe. No, I'm talking to myself, kid. You know me. Crazy man. How the hell did I know that was going to be short? Took my eye off the ball here, man. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. this one. How the hell is that so big? Not mounting the foot. Nothing because I think we've read that right. Oh, you rat. Smoked it, number one. It was actually dead straight. Yeah, proper shit, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits there. I think I'm gonna call it quits. Go and have a munch. And go again, maybe tomorrow. It's actually pretty bad. 10 over. So it's 2 more than my handicap. But what I will do is play the same course tomorrow. And now I've got a score to beat. So anybody that took the time to give it a watch, I appreciate you. Absolutely, I do. Yeah. I'll be there. And you might find someone a little more interested in me though, but if not, I will see you there. And until then, take care, keep your chin up, keep walking in a positive direction. And yeah, like I say, if you do, you know, come into the live stream again, I'll chat to you again. Nice to meet you.